Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Kennesaw State Owls. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So Kennesaw State's offense will have some work to do here thanks to that bad return. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in 07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch does get the foot down. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. A gain sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Second down. We're going to throw it. Dump off caught by the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. 7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. And he'll set up to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Caught near the goal line. You come out in a playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So the Boston College Eagles offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk. But what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's running out of time here.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Running back has it on a screen now. Ball carrier running through tackles. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. A new set of downs after that completion. It's an option look. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here's the 2nd down play. The shotgun handoff here. And the defense brings him down. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. Got a lane. Can he get in?
Well, that's just split-second decision-making that's necessary for the quarterback when running the option. He does a nice job of seeing the defender, brings him in, and then pitches it out to the back. The back takes it into the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And now the handoff. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. It's Harper. Bringing pressure. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long from the 16. And he drops back in the gun. They'll try a pass here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Pitch play to the back. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Physical run breaks through a tackle. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
The sack sets up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down. Kennesaw State is in front right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. We'll start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? The back's got it. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Boston College quickly to the line of scrimmage. And he's got it again. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Can he make it to the marker? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And here comes the punter onto the field. Returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Fights off a defender. They'll tackle him at the 27. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Important third down play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he is wide open for a huge gain.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the PC offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Looking for the wideout. He fires this throw. It is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down and goal. QB decides to keep it here. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, his pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll hand it off. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff on a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Scanning the field. It's Harper. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. This Boston College offense is quickly moving down the field. Here's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. So the drive stalls, the punt team on the field. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Harper.
Boy, that was close to a safety. In fact, I thought with that sack we might see the referee step in there and put the 2 hands over his head, signaling that it was a safety, but somehow he's at the 1-yard line. Very fortunate to avoid giving up 2 points there.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? And there's the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, we wondered all week what this matchup would look like. So much at stake in this win-or-go-home game. And we've been treated to a fabulous first 2 quarters of playoff football. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable 2nd half. as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. They bring the punter onto the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Sacked on heavy pressure there.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback. Receiver here. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Snags a quick throw. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. To the air. It's Harper. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. And he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Here's the throw deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. On third down, he drops to throw. It's caught downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. The read option, quarterback pulls it. He'll try running left.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary and potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. They're going to run the option. Some hard running there through a tackle. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's going to take off here. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And he's got it 57 yards out and never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. The gain makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Harper. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. That's good for a first down near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. Ball handed off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Gives it to the back. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this.
And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the all-important extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? Kennesaw State is in front right now. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Check out the stats so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Quarterback's got it on the option. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Play action here on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. To throw, it's Harris. Catch made over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Looking to throw again. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. This Boston College offense is quickly moving down the field. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Second down now after the sack. Looking to pass. It's Harris. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. Comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Dumps it down to the back, caught. And they wrap him up, and the gain is good enough for a first down. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. 2nd down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's 3rd down for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Team out there, we are about to get cranked up for this semi-final collision. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So LSU's offense begins this game backed up. That was not a good return. Well, the energy of this building crew is just going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, let le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll.
And we're really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. A new set of downs after that completion. They're going to run it here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Empty set now, 5 wide. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First down here for this offense. It's a run. Running back's got it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. On the 9th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd down and short. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Trying to get the throw off. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. The opening drive that will not end, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that one's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Across midfield. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. And the defense cannot believe it. The interception is going to be wiped out. Roughing the passer is the call. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
They're set now to try the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. A quick juke. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Short pass finds the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Try to run it with the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up 4th down. And the punter stays on the sideline. Here comes the field goal unit out here to try from an ultra-long distance. Is it possible he can get it there from here? The attempt is no good. He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quick throw to the left side. And he's got it. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to a +40. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Off the play fake on first down. The pass rush closing in. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback keeps the football. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Got the first down, now looking for more. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs. It's a quarterback keeper.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
It's a short completion to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Running back has it on the screen now. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up for this offense. QB decides to keep it here. He's swarmed by the defense. The quarterback makes the correct read there, and the result is a big gain.
What I like here, Chris, is the ball handling by this quarterback on the read option. The defender commits down to the back. He does a nice job of being able to see that, pulls it out, and it gets upfield north and south for the first down.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. This try is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback keeps it. He'll try running left. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. Crucial third down play coming up. He hands it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And look at this, the field goal unit's coming on the field. A lot of faith in this kicker. This would have to be a record-breaking field goal if he makes it. And he's got it. Can you believe it? What a kick. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. The completion makes it second and short. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. The punt team making their way on the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the offense trots back onto the field here. Takes the handoff running off left tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. They'll give it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Quick completion to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The pass is caught. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. On first down, it's play action. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The ball is picked off. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Looking right, this one caught. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. With the sack on first down, it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 45-yard attempt. Right down the middle.
Now, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. And they get to completion. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fired into a tight window and picked off.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's tackled after the catch. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Pressure is coming. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kurt for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
In the read option, quarterback pulls it, and he'll keep it running left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a 2-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to try the left side. It's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Touchdown, LSU. They go in front here in the second half. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. And he'll set up to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. What have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. He's running out of time here. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it's complete downfield. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Extending the play now. And he picks up the first down. Tackled at the 32. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. No problem. Knocks it right through. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Try to catch the defense with the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Running back with the football. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. There's the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kurt, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed. In a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he could do is eat it.
Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. Looking to build on this lead on this possession. Had to settle for 3 last time out. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. They call the draw play here. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it for a big gain. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. Kennesaw State is in front right now, Kurt. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Remember the last possession, it was a long march, but it stalled. They came up empty. Can they find the end zone this time? And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And out comes the offense set to take over here. Receiver in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They're going to run it. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here.
This gives you an idea of the versatility of this offense, Chris. Third down and goal from the 1-yard line. A lot of people would think they're going to run the football, but instead they trust the quarterback to make a good decision, great execution, and an easy touchdown for the offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better. Oh, and he's fires free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. No chance to catch him.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Defense.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Three guys up front line up. It's first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Bringing pressure. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock. Working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Now just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down. The offense going with the hurry up.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds and try to preserve that clock.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Looking to throw it again. It's an out route. The catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning. Gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30.
Well, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense that they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Defense is coming after him. And he's brought down a sack with the defense coming up big on this fourth down play.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on down.
Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Back in motion now. They'll run it here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. They'll give it to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, we're going to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. It's a short completion to the big tight end. No, he stopped short on 4th down. The defense making a play that should just about secure this victory. False start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Owls offense will get the first swing today. Well, here we go. The energy in this building is absolutely amazing. Kirk, we are just 16 minutes away from crowning a new national champion in college football.
And think about it, as a player, this is really what you dream about. This is what you work towards. Having
football comes out. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here, because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The pocket breaking down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? And the handoff towards the right tackle. And he will be stuffed for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll feed the back again. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down to the 41, but it's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
I'd love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget, the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And they'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. keeping it on the ground here. We bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. And a handoff as they run the counter play. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Fires it to the wideout. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle, but first down. And the Knowles come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here comes a handoff.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to root this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They're trying to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. He moves the ball out to the 15. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it here. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the option play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're backed up. Second and long at the 19. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. 6th play of the drive coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The drive ends, and the punt team on the field. And here's the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Pass not complete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. The Noles will have to punt this one away. Fair catch is made, but let's see what that flag was about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And one final play before the end of the quarter. The pass ball is incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Now it's 2nd down here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass not complete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. The Seminoles line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Here's the target, and it's complete. You get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They did some good things in the last drive. Moved it a long way, but eventually stalled out. He'll hand it off. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. No huddle now for the offense. And in 1st down, they go right back to him. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. No huddle here for the offense.
a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug them...
Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. They didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Pressure is coming. Oh, and the sack is made there by the freshman.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. That completion sets up a third down play. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Receiver makes the catch.
Over the middle.
Short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. It's an option look. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Quarterback drops back. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. It ran out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Ball handed to the running back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback still with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Here's the snap, looking to throw, looking to scramble. Tried to use his legs to make the first down, couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. They bring the punter onto the field now. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is brought down. First down here, time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks at the sideline, and it's complete, barely in bounds. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. And the receiver's got it. And the ball to the ground. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the drive has reached the all-important red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And it's picked off in the end zone.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. He finds his man. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. This time, a completion. I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Snags the quick throw. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. And the Seminoles have 1st and 10 here. And he drops back in the gun. Bringing pressure. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He makes the grab. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times. You should focus more on preserving the lead.
Backed up to the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made by the tight end. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Noles will send their punt team onto the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. They're going to run the option. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Handed off for a draw. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. The Noles are on the move here. First down. Looking to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Makes the grab. Can he get there? He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And, Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Quarterback keeps the football. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. He shreds the tackle. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Second down after that previous play. And they hand it off to the back. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's a quarterback keeper. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Running right after the read option. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. It's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to try the right side. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Play action fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Third down play for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. He'll hand it off. Running through the tackle.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And the Seminoles are looking to keep this drive going. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Sticking with the running game. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of the third quarter of this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the Noles will bring their punt team onto the field. And he comes for his second punt of the game. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught in the flat by the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Quarterback's got it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Play action here on first down. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. It's a quarterback keeper who's going to run right. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he'll be brought down.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. It's a shotgun run call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
When the defense gets these guys to third down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense facing second and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Knowles. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Here's a screen pass to the running back. It was a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Has caught. Can he get in?
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Set up with a PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. So this game is not over yet. The score just got a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive in the play call? Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the chance, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Florida State Seminoles.